Hey there, Moonrace. How y'all doing? So, I finally got around to watching Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I know I'm a terrible Potterhead for taking this long, but stuff just kept coming up, so I finally got around to watching it about 2 weeks ago. And I loved it. So I thought I'd share with you my 5 favorite things about this movie. These things are not in any particular order. They're all things that I absolutely loved while watching the movie. So let's get right into it. The Suitcase. The suitcase containing Newt's creatures is the greatest thing ever. It even comes with a convenient muggle-worthy mode. It works a bit like a pocket dimension, containing a huge amount of space of every kind, from snow to tropical to caves, and even a workshop. It works like a sanctuary for all the creatures that he has saved over time and fully equipped to take care of them. It's rather impressive, and I'm convinced that it would be possible to actually live in that suitcase for an extended amount of time. Though, granted, you would need to make sure that it's placed somewhere safe to make sure nobody picks it up and brings it to Makusa. I'm looking at you, Tina. Or somewhere else it shouldn't be. The red herring. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Going in watching this movie, I knew from the start that Creedence was the Obscurial. I watched quite a lot of theory videos, and it was kind of hard not to get that spoiled. But I have to say, if I hadn't known that from the start, Modesty would have thrown me off without a doubt. I'm still thinking that she probably has magic in her blood, which I think is quite possible. We know nothing about her family, so it's very possible. And I hope that she might get a bigger role in later movies, so that we might see what's going on with her. But the way she was used in this to keep both the audience and Grindelwald off Credence's trail was really, really well done, and I was very impressed. Swooping Evil. I've seen this creature get a lot of grief from people, saying that it's a cheap way of getting the characters out of trouble. I can see their point. It is used many times to get them out of sticky situations. But I have to disagree. This creature saves the gang several times and ultimately saves the wizarding world from exposure. But to me, it's less of fix-it-all and more a testament of Newt's skills with his creatures. He's able to use a creature that he carries on him at all time to manipulate the stakes in his favor. On its own, Swooping Evil would have been useless to the gang, probably even dangerous, since it is hinted that it eats brains, or at least does something with brains. But by controlling it, Newt is able to make use of its skills in tough situations, and that's why I think it's not a convenient, cheap fix-it-all. It's Newt using the skills that he has. Jacob Kowalski, the muggle of the group. Sorry, Americans out there, I'm not calling him a nomad. I'm European, I'll stick to muggle. Thank you very much. This guy might be one of the greatest characters I've seen in a long time. He's pulled into the magical world by pure chance, and after some major confusion, comes to embrace it completely. He is the representation of all us fans that are fascinated and completely in love with the wizarding world, and he gets to come as close as we all wish we could. He's also funny, charismatic, and has an ease with people that Newt just doesn't have. And that makes them a surprisingly solid team. Newt Scamander, the man himself. Newt is, in my opinion, one of the cutest things in the world, and I really love him. He immediately rose to my top 3 Harry Potter characters of all time. He is extremely awkward around people, but put him with a beast and he is the most collected one in the room. While everyone else is panicking, he is calmly approaching the beast. He might not be the stereotypical male protagonist, and I know that has put some people off. But to me, that makes him all the more endearing. He's so very human and easy to relate to and sympathize with, because I can see traits that I have myself in him. He approaches his problems not with force, as so many other male protagonists, but with empathy and wit. He's not trying to defeat the Obscurus, he is trying to save the Obscurial, putting him apart from the Makusa. He is also doing this for the sake of Creedence, not because he wants to use him for anything, making his motives different from Grindelwald's as well. Because while Grindelwald wants to save Creedence's life, it's because he wants to use him and the Obscurus inside of him. Newt is simply a genuinely nice guy, something that's very rare in movies, and extremely refreshing to watch. So, there we go. Those were 5 things that I absolutely loved with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and I'm very much looking forward to the sequel. That's all for today. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!